How to grow Mayflower, a guide to cultivating the symbol of spring. Mayflower, also known as trailing arbutus, Epigaea repens, is a delicate and fragrant wildflower that holds a special place in the hearts of many nature enthusiasts. As the official flower of Massachusetts, it symbolizes the arrival of spring with its dainty blossoms and sweet scent. Here's a detailed guide on how to grow Mayflower and bring the spirit of spring to your garden. Understanding Mayflower. Botanical features. Mayflower is a low-growing, evergreen perennial native to eastern North America. It belongs to the heath family, Ericaceae. The plant forms trailing stems with glossy, oval leaves and produces small, urn-shaped flowers. Flower characteristics. The flowers of Mayflower are typically pink or white, and they bloom in clusters from late April to early June. The fragrance is sweet and reminiscent of spicy vanilla. Habitat. Mayflower is often found in acidic, well-drained soils in woodland settings. It thrives in partial shade and is commonly spotted in deciduous or mixed forests growing Mayflower. Selecting the right location, choose a shaded or partially shaded area in your garden that mimics the natural habitat of Mayflower. The soil should be acidic, rich in organic matter, and well-draining. Planting time. The best time to plant Mayflower is in early spring or early fall. This allows the plant to establish its roots before the extremes of summer or winter. Soil requirements. Mayflower prefers acidic soil with a pH between 4.5 and 6.0. If your soil is not naturally acidic, amend it with organic matter like pine needles or peat moss. Planting Mayflower. Dig a hole that is slightly larger than the root ball. Place the plant in the hole, fill it with soil, and water thoroughly. Space multiple plants about a foot apart to allow for spreading. Caring for Mayflower. Watering. Mayflower likes consistently moist soil. Water regularly, especially during dry spells. Mulching around the plants can help retain moisture. Mulching. Apply a layer of organic mulch, such as pine straw or wood chips, around the plants. This helps to conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and maintain the acidity of the soil. Fertilization. Mayflower generally doesn't require heavy fertilization. If the soil lacks nutrients, apply a slow-release, balanced fertilizer in early spring. Pruning. Prune Mayflower lightly after flowering to shape the plant and remove any dead or damaged growth. Avoid heavy pruning, as Mayflower tends to have a sprawling, natural form. Common issues. Root rot. Mayflower is susceptible to root rot if planted in poorly draining soil. Ensure the planting site has good drainage to prevent this issue. Deer and rabbit damage. In some regions, deer and rabbits may find Mayflower tasty. Consider protective measures, such as fencing or repellents. Enjoying Mayflower. Spring blooms. Mayflower typically blooms in late spring, carpeting the ground with clusters of fragrant flowers. The delicate appearance and sweet scent make it a charming addition to spring gardens. Woodland gardens. Plant Mayflower alongside other shade-loving woodland plants like trilliums, ferns, and wild violets to create a natural and enchanting woodland garden. Container growing. While Mayflower is well suited to the ground, it can also be grown in containers filled with an acidic potting mix. This allows you to enjoy its beauty on patios or balconies. Growing Mayflower brings the spirit of spring to your garden, with its dainty blossoms and sweet fragrance. By mimicking its native woodland habitat, providing the right soil conditions, and offering proper care, you can cultivate this symbol of spring and enjoy the timeless beauty it brings to your outdoor space. May your garden be adorned with the delicate blooms and delightful scent of Mayflower, welcoming the arrival of spring each year.